Alright guys, I'm just trying to get this live stream all active or hacktive. I know David is on his way up. Have we got audio? I think we do. We don't have internet. It's gonna work. Come on, please work. Please work. Is it working? Give me a login. No. I'm sorry if you're seeing this. I wish we had good internet. It'd be amazing. We just need good internet, good transmissions, and good engines. Life will be so much better. Right. Content. Come on. Live stream. Live stream. It says it's there. Okay. Let's go public. Let's go public. Let's go Brandon. No, that's not a thing, is it? It's fake. Here comes Dave. It's just gone live. Is your mic on? Hopefully it syncs up.
It's in. Is it connected? It's on. Has it connected just now?
Say something.
Testing?
Again?
Testing. Microphone testing.
Tap the microphone. Tap it hard. I don't think we've got audio. Hopefully they'll tell us if we've got audio.
God damn it.
We really need a production crew for these live streams. It's too hard to do microphones and have live stream. It's like YouTube don't want you to do it.
Got one. I can see.
It's live.
Hang on.
We are on the internet.
So you're working.
Yep. Oh, your taps work.
The microphone.
Tap it hard. Yours is working, isn't it?
No.
Oh, it's not.
I'll turn this off.
Hang on, I'll turn this off. We're going to go audio for 30 seconds. That should resync it, the main one.
Yeah. Okay. I have. It says it's linked.
Okay. Is mine linked now? Is mine on?
Yep. Sweet. We're good.
Alright.
I think.
Are we sure? Yeah, I think so. Sorry everyone that just had to go through that. My God, right. Who is this handsome guy? He's not been on in a while. Fast 54 down under. Meh, right now. Well, it was a week ago. This is what happens. They keep breaking everyone. Josh can hear us. Plenty of audio. Audio is working. We hear you. Gary's in the house. We can hear you. Looks, sounds great from here.
I could be tripping. Is my microphone not working? I reckon it could be Andrew's microphone. What up, Dave? I know. I'm tripping.
It's miles behind, isn't it?
The stream is half an hour behind.
Time to send it. Yeah, the beer. There's no beers. It's 20 to 2, everyone. So let's go for a bit of a story. It's 20 to 2 p.m. We need to leave for roll racing at 2 p.m. The car is not on the trailer.
Not yet.
The car is not on the trailer, and unfortunately, I was trying. I don't know. I've probably done 50 pulls. I can't transmission. If we want the car to go fast, it doesn't matter how much I put in torque reduction, how much I slow the shifts down. I don't want to slow the shifts down. But yeah, the ZF6 doesn't want to be a transmission anymore. Kind of annoying.
It's extreme. However, I do want to emphasise how good it's been up to this point. Remember the video when drag mode first got flashed? That car was so much fun to drive.
Yes, it's sick. And to be fair, if we wind the power down to like 25 psi, so
it's still a very quick four-door sedan.
Yeah, if we're happy doing 5.8 second 1 to 2s, the transmission's fine. But now I'm kind of want these 5.5s, and that's what I was aiming for. So I can slow the car down and it works, but I want to be doing 5.5 second 1 to 2s at full weight. I was kind of hoping that we could slow the shift speed down and then increase the power. So it's got more power when it's actually in gear. Pull all of the power out during the shift, then put more back in once it gets going again. I was hoping it was going to net a faster time, but it doesn't. It just doesn't work. The trans just slips, has a heart attack, and then errors. I'm not stoked. I don't think a 6HP21 is going to do what we want to do with this car. However, now that I've gone and really hurt the trans, like I've done Don't know what that was. I've done so much testing on this car now. I've probably done 50 pulls with trans slip, which is too many. The gearbox won't be good. So I've got it on my mind, do we rebuild this gearbox? And I think it might last a week at this power level. Like, I think if you gave us a brand new ZF6 HP21 at this power level, it's not going to last very long. We might get a month out of it.
Well, but yeah, before it went to this most recent tune, it was fine.
Absolutely fine.
It wasn't. Obviously, it wasn't a brand new box, but it
only 200,000 kilometers.
Yeah, but it performed really, really well. You could not pick any faults with it at all.
I think where I'm going with this, guys. Do we cancel roll racing? This is where I want the comments to roll through. Do we cancel roll racing, or do we just go and completely fry the transmission in drag mode? You cannot run this car at this power level without drag mode. It just errors every time it tries to shift. Well, 3 to 4. Every other shift is fine. 4 to 5th is fine, wide open throttle.
It's weird.
Just 3 to 4.
It's really strange.
I think it's normally 3 to 4 that plays up with them, to be honest. So, do you reckon we just send it? The thing is, it might end up being a bit of a nothing burger video, because we might get down there and then we just can't even do one race.
Or it might do one race, cook itself, and then not be able to drive off the track.
Yeah.
And so we've got about 15 minutes until we got to load up and head, and it's a 2 to 3 hour drive there.
Oh,
obviously quite an ordeal.
Comments are rolling through.
Oh.
Just so that everybody knows, the ZF6 playing up is a pretty common issue. We've had quite a few parts cars and my old one, and we've sold every spare ZF6 that we had. Didn't really think ahead there, did we, Dave? Selling all the stock. It's the most common thing that we've sold out of our little used parts business. It is the transmission, so it's definitely an issue. I'm thinking 17T car. I don't want to run well, I can't, it's not here. Somebody's other car broke, so there's 17T cars working as a rental at the moment.
Admittedly, it's not that it's a freaking quick car, but it's done roll racing a hell of a lot of times.
Yeah.
We know what it does, how quick it is against all the other cars that go.
And this thing is quicker. This is so much quicker. I think even if we just used third gear, like don't even shift into fourth, it would probably still be quicker than the 17T car.
I bet a lot of viewers, that hasn't registered with the viewers yet, because they see the 1 to 2 times. However, you don't see the difference in the conditions that the 1 to 2 times were done. This car, the conditions this week are horrible for quick times.
Yes.
And it's still quicker than the 17T car.
We're in the shed with the aircon on and we're sweating. Like, it's so hot. This car, I reckon, is about a second faster 1 to 2 than the 17T car. We haven't even turned it up yet.
Mental. That's why the trans is certain.
I've been speaking, Ken's been really helpful. 9 to 5 Mac. Fancy seeing you guys here. Ken has been really helpful through the night, talking about situations that we can do with trying to like work around this issue. With the tuning, I don't know. I kind of feel like just sending it. All right, let me try and catch up on some of these comments because there's hundreds.
Through.
Right. Okay, let's focus on the 0 to 60 members. Gary, I'm in 19 or 21.
Lick the stamp and send it. Obviously, there's people just saying, just go and hurt the car, hurt the gearbox, and skull drag it off the track.
Gary, just so you know, it is a HP 21. This one, it's right on the month changeover, but it is a 21. David Holmes is in here. David Holmes says, Mr. I'm going to fly my car across a field. Of course he says send it. Cameron Russell, full send. It's getting towed off. Michael knows a lot about getting cars towed off when he takes them racing.
It's fun getting towed off.
Good morning from Switzerland. My oil pan gasket is leaking. N54. Oh, oil pan gaskets? Is that your only problem? Oh, I remember those days.
Every car ever.
Blow it up. You already have an N54 DCT. Get rid of this auto and let's see some love for us manual guys. Manual swap would be great content. I don't know. I don't think big power manuals make sense.
This is a really big debate, and if I just say manuals aren't as good, the internet will hate me. However,
we need maybe
it's not that clear cut. But
no, definitely not. We both love manuals. We've got manual drive cars, so if you want to go and enjoy a twisty road, I've got the Evo and Dave's got his E39 M5. But an N54 manual with 800 horsepower just doesn't seem as fun as an N54 auto with 800 horsepower.
It's not.
Joel, how you all been doing? Sleeping enough? That's the main thing. Just lick the stamp, send it. Pennsylvania, sister. Okay, so let's go. Oh my god, I can't keep up. Alright. I think it all comes down to the shop capable of doing. Okay. Alright, there's a lot of conversation going on. Thank you all for commenting. I didn't see anybody say don't hurt the trans, rebuild it and keep it good. Everyone pretty much said send it. Who would have thought? Oh man. Alright. So hang on, I'm going to actually type on the comment.
See, what if you swap the old one in from the coupe? If you might have missed Andrew say that before, but that...
It's gone.
Yeah, every ZF6 that we had from Parts Cars has gone.
Alright, I've written a comment now. Manual will last a lot longer, Sea Monster. In fact, manuals are good for like 9,000 horsepower, 900 to 1,000, but it's just not the same driving experience. Have to do those manual shifts like a poor person. Send it and then rebuild it. Send it and then rebuild it. I didn't even think about that. I thought if we go and send it tonight, it's just going to be an absolute write-off.
Which it might, if a lot of debris comes off when it's slipping like crazy, it's going to go all be pumped all through everywhere. It might cause some excess wear and tear on other components. That's all that might happen.
David said he knows a guy with a ZF8 Cheap. Do you know a guy with a ZF8 HP70 Cheap, Mr. David? Wedge Performance, send it and get some food video.
Like it means good video.
Okay, alright. Ken's keen to send it. Ken's seen all the data logs from the runs. He knows what it's doing. 8 HP swap. I kind of do want to do an 8 HP swap. It's just a lot of money. And I've kind of got a single turbo to pay for on the 17T car. And you've got like an E39 M5 that needs about 20 grand spent on it.
However, the 8 HP is... It's kind of...
It's appealing. I've not seen a lot of documentation on it or anyone that's successfully done. I know there's Turbo Lamic N54s out there. I know there's an N54 in the States with a ZF8, but there's not much information on it. Built trans, cost me 5,000 Canadian, and it's built for Crazy Gamer 889. What trans is it? And if you can put some information on that build trans, let me know. Joel says, what are the clutch time and fill pressures? They're fine. I haven't checked them. I'll check them one day. Liam Webster, alright. How you going? David Holmes, nobody wants a HP 40. They're basically a HP 20.
Yeah, ZF8, screw the 6.
Alright. 14. HP 70 bolts with an adapter. Doesn't seem like full conversion instructions and kits on. No, that's the thing with ZF8s. No one's properly documented it. Like Turbo Lamic have a kit, and I've seen 2 Turbo Lamic cars, like very basic videos online, but there's no information on it. Even on the Turbo Lamic forum, I might have just turned the volume up. Even on the Turbo Lamic forum, nobody's really talking about what they're doing or how it's set up. An E91 with a ZF8 would be pretty sick. Imagine a trans brake in a WAG.
I was just about to say, again, what we want this car to do, there's no question about it. The ZF8 will be...
Should be good. The idea of this car, as I said in the first part of this build series, was make like the ultimate daily. So we want it to be almost stock-like. So I don't want to get in it and feel like you're in a modified car. And it doesn't at the moment. I've turned off cold start noise reduction and it's made the exhaust a lot more livable. Where in the mornings this loud exhaust has been killing me, but with noise reduction turned off I don't mind the exhaust.
It's at the moment, which is how we want to keep it, it's completely standard 335i drivability.
Yes.
Loudness, quietness, luxuriousness, it's not got coilovers.
No.
It's got every piece of interior, every bit of stereo. It's not loud, it's not clunky, it's not thuddy. And that is awesome when you can go and do these quick 1-2s. And as ZF8 you would be able to retain that drivability.
Yes.
But
with the Turbo Lamic kit, it's completely standard from what I've seen. Like you have to change a shifter to a newer shifter, but you could give the car to your mum and she could just get in and drive it like a normal car. Where with a Power Glide, she looks at that weird shifter and goes, what's this red button do?
Often they go, how do you get it in reverse? Yeah, it doesn't have reverse.
But the thing is, the thing I don't like about what we're talking about now is it sort of takes away from the also sort of sensible price budget orientation of the build. However, we've now spent about 15 grand on it. We've spent over 15 grand on this car, and on top of buying it.
I would disagree. If anybody is looking at a ZF8 as a viable option, which it is if you want better gear ratios, quicker changes, better gears, a trans brake, any of that sort of stuff, the cost to do it in comparison to the rest of the car, it's not really stupid. Shane
from Hillside, he's just offered to do all the labour on the ZF8 swap. I think that's what he says. And he said he'll even put money to buying the transmission. Thanks, Shane. Everyone go give Shane at Hillside a follow.
in that case...
Maybe I've misread it. It's always a bit hard reading the comments on live streams. Yeah, look, we'll think about what we can do with the trans. I'm always looking and trying to read information on what everybody's doing in the M54 world, whether it's the 6 HP 28 swaps, the 8 HP 70 swaps, DCT swaps, sequential transmissions, the Powerglide swaps, the Turbo 400s. I'm paying attention to all of them. And the one I like the most is the ZF8, after doing a DCT swap, obviously. But I think the Lamic control is about 4,000 Aussie by the time you get it landed. That's all the adapter plate, the controller and everything. And then buying a gearbox. They're rare in Australia. A rear-wheel drive 530D is a rare car here. So the gearbox is about $4,000 as well. So it's an $8,000-ish cost if we don't do anything weird as well. Which it's a lot of money. It blows the concept of the build out. So I'm not sold on it yet, but keep commenting and let us know what you think.
It's a bit of an issue. Look, if the ZF6, it can't do it. Yeah, we can kill it and rebuild it, but it's going to keep. It's not going to go as quick as we need it to go.
We need to have a think about what I want to do with this series as well. But all right, let's get back to the question at hand. Not what we're going to do next week, but the question at hand.
Right now.
Everybody wants us to go and blow this gearbox up, don't they? Yeah.
I hope it doesn't blow up on the first pull. Because that will be...
Alright, guys. I think that's what we're going to do. It is now 1:55. Hope you... Oh, that's Siri. It is 5-2, so we've got to get it loaded up. I think we send it. Nobody said be sensible. Thanks, everyone, for your supportive comments. We'll talk about what we're going to do later. We might even talk about it in the video, but let's get it loaded up, take it to the track, and see if we can spank some people. Because it is quick, even when the transmission's slipping. It's still in 5.5, 1-2.
It's still quicker than the 17T car.
It's a lot quicker.
Which
it's not far off, really. Don't tell anyone.
That is stupid. And just quickly, if we don't want to keep the super drivability and super stock likeness, if we just wanted to make an all-out drag car, we could put the Glide in. However,
it ain't got the power for the Glide yet.
No,
but we could.
There's so many differences between a Glide and a ZF8.
The B58 coils have helped. That's the other thing. We still haven't really wound this power. The revisions that I've been getting off Ken in the last 24 hours are mainly to try and help it shift and that sort of weird stuff. Not necessarily make more power. Where we want to make more power, we really want to see what these Flowmaxes are capable of. We're running them at like 27 to 28 PSI and under 10 degrees of timing. So there's a lot more in it yet.
Performance says he's had a few drinks. So by the way, Ken/Wedge, thank you for your help, because it's Friday night now.
Yes.
It's his Friday night drinks. Shouldn't be working, but he has been going backwards and forwards a lot. So
yeah, shout out to Ken. Sorry I annoy you. I'll probably send him 100 messages a day. And he helped me fix a little misfire that we were having over the last 24 hours as well, which added a little bit of fun to the mix. All right, guys, we're going to end it off.
That's overwhelming how many people just say, yeah, just go and cook the gearbox.
Yeah, nobody cares. It's not their gearbox, is it? Oh my god. Alright, we'll see how we go. Guys, everyone put some thought into what you want to see with the gearbox. If you do want to see it stripped down, rebuilt, whatever. It's not worth anything to sell in this condition, which is why I'm thinking let's just go and see if we can get a nice racing out of it. See how we go.
Alright, so yeah, anyone that's watching, if you're going to roll racing, let's line up a race.
Yeah, I'm keen for that. If anyone's local and you want to race, let us know.
And if we lose, we've got an excuse, because the gearbox is
slipping, yeah. We would have smoked you otherwise. Alright guys, thank you for all joining in. Thank you everyone for the comments, and thank you for all the support.